Why get back up? Why lose? Why win? Why do it? Because if it gets your heart racing, it's worth doing. TVS Racing, engineering goosebumps since 1982.
Alright, salam, namaste, vanakkam. Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. I'm Samina, I'm going to be your host for today, and I'm super stoked to welcome you all to the first glorious edition, the maiden edition of TVS Motor Soul 2019. Now, ladies and gentlemen, they say that dogs are a man's best friend, but we at TVS Racing believe that a man's bike is his only true love. And so through Motor Soul, we bring to you a great opportunity to meet, connect, and vibe with the absolute best, the first and best of its kind experience. And what better place than Goa, a destination so close to the heart and soul of every riding enthusiast. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the TVS Motor Soul 2019. And to give us a sneak peek into what's in store for us the next 2 days, I'd like to welcome on stage the Vice President and Global Head Corporate Communication at TVS Motor Company, Mr. Varghese Thomas. A big round of applause for him.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you on behalf of TVS Motor Company, especially our media friends who have traveled from across India and other countries to be part of these festivities at the first edition of TVS Motor Soul 2019. Motor Soul is a flagship initiative from the TVS Racing platform to build on the spirit of performance riding. The two-day festival will host customers of our Apache Owners Group, as well as performance enthusiasts from across the globe, all united by their passion for riding. There are a range of racing activities, engaging interactions, and of course, unlimited fun lined up for you over the course of the next 2 days. We have also planned for a couple of key announcements today, with a very special announcement coming up very shortly. My team and I hope to interact with each one of you and look forward to your active participation. Thanks once again for taking our time to be with us today at the maiden edition of Motor Soul 2019. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Varghese Thomas. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's kickstart day one of TVS Motor Soul 2019 with the biggest, most awaited announcement, the Sherco TVS Rally Factory team for Dakar Rally 2020. Now, before we begin, I request all our wonderful guests to once again kindly put your mobile phones on silent mode. Thank you. TVS Racing, India's first factory racing team with a legacy of 37 years, has been actively participating in on and off-road racing events such as road racing, supercross, motocross, dirt tracks and rallies. Today, its presence is dominant in the domestic platforms and gradually emerging in the international racing arena as well. In the early 2015, TVS Racing became the first Indian factory team to take part in the Dakar Rally, which is the longest and toughest rally known to mankind. To talk more about the TVS Racing's journey in motorsport, I'd like to invite the President of New Product Development, TVS Motor Company, Mr. Vinay Harve. Can we put hands together and welcome this wonderful gentleman on stage?
Good morning and welcome to Moto Soul TVS, and good to see you all here. This is how we started racing. The overall racing started with mopeds taking part in 1983, and now we are entering our 37th year. Let us look at the history of TVS Racing. For 36 years, across all platforms, all events, on-road, off-road, track events, rally events, drag races, we have maintained a good lead from the day start. It has taken this many years to come to a stage where we feel that there is so much more to do and there is so much more new areas to be explored. In 2015, we started with Sherco TVS factory team, and over the years, the overall racing effort has put so much data into our design teams that every year, every time we focus on customers, we focus on performance, we come to racing to learn those things. So from TVS XL 50cc to Supra 110cc, Fiero, Apache, and then coming up to Apache RTR 450 FX. These are the products we are using for all our racing events. 2018, the overall championships, we have won 14 times, 85% success rate across all the categories and all products. We have won Supercross, we have won Rally Championship for 5 times, National Championship, and road racing and drag racing, we have won 4 times National Championship. The highlights, if you look at the racing team is a part of TVS R&D, and directly the R&D designers, whenever they feel something new to be tried out, it is tried out on our race vehicles under extreme performance testing, extreme road conditions, and extreme demand from the riders. The learnings and the products what we brought out are so many, and whole of Apache series we can say has been developed continuously through our racing experience. We are the first manufacturer in India to participate in Dakar Rally in 2015, to make one make championship from 1994 in India, and to have a one make championship for women from 2016. TVS RTR 164 valve has won 7 times consecutively the Super Sport Indian category. Our racing presence has been, as I mentioned, in all sports related to track and road racing events, motocross, supercross events, rallies and cross-country events. And the products which we have used start from RR310 to Ntorq scooter, which has again won last 3 years consecutively. The development activities which we started are for the team and the specialization of our mechanics, training, and the developing better race riders. All the race riders, we started the RR310 Cup last year, and 14 race bikes have been participating on the tracks. 5 events have been completed so far on this new cup which we started last year. Apart from that, we have RTR 200 one make championship started 2 years ago. Further development activities are all about training academy and creating enthusiasm for racing. Our team and the racing team heroes are Arvind KP, Harit, Abdul Wahid, Aishwarya, Rajendra, Natraj, Jagan and Ahmad. For the 6th consecutive year, Sherco TVS Rally Factory team is going to participate in the biggest event off-road, which is Dakar Rally. Importance of participating in Dakar Rally, I need not say. Each time we win a race, customer gets a better bike. Each time we lose, we and our R&D learn something new, and we find out how to do better next time. We work much more harder. The Dakar motorcycle has got specific new technologies, and the specifications are really made for such a long distance endurance with high performance. These specifications are already in the handout kit with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hunter, for taking us through the amazing journey that TVS Racing has had in motorsports. Ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, the Sherco TVS Association has played a key role in the journey that we've had so far in motorsports. And to tell us more about the Sherco and TVS partnership, we have with us Mr. Thomas Tessier, General Manager, Sherco Motorcycles. Can we put hands together and welcome this wonderful gentleman on stage?
Hi everyone, I am very pleased to be here in India with you in Goa. So let's speak about Sherco. We'll speak about Sherco company, the TVS partnership and the Dakar 2020 goal. To start with the Sherco company, the brand was introduced in 1998 by my father, the founder that is here with us today. First bike in 1999. And after that, we started with the Inauguration in 2004, so not so far away. The last result in the race is not so far, it's just this year, where we were world champion in trial and world champion, as you can see, in the youth 125 class with a rider from New Zealand. Let's speak about our presence worldwide. So we are present in 66 countries worldwide. So in all continents, and we have around 750 dealers dedicated to the brand. We grow quite a lot in off-road market. We are specialized in this activity. So multiply by 2 the activity over the last 10 years. And it's due to 2 main facts. So investment as a research and development and active dynamic of network development. Like TVS, the key is the product in this business, and we need to create a nice product that fits the performance of the market to make sure that we can sell and communicate on it. That's our goal. Regarding the range of products, there is a different specialty. The Enduro, cross-country, Supermoto, Moped for Europe, leisure product, trial, and race-specific product. Regarding Enduro range, we have from 125 to 300 two-stroke engine with electronic power valve, and after we have from 250 to 500 the four-stroke, both in the racing and in factory version. The racing is the first line and the factory version the second line, but much more premium vehicle. After that we have the cross-country in the same engine capacity for North American markets, and we have Supermoto version that we introduced this year for more European market. Both 450, 500 version, and 125. Regarding the trial market, where we come from, that's one of the most difficult sports in the world for trial. So it's highly skilled product. For example, I really tested this kind of bike. It's pretty tough to ride this bike. So we have from 125 to 300 two-stroke. Is more two-stroke market on this activity, both standard and premium vehicle. After that, we have a leisure vehicle in different engine capacity, two-stroke, four-stroke, 125 and 290. Moped, this product is more for Europe. It's a 50cc engine. This is more for Western market in Europe. Regarding result, we have a common passion with TVS is to expose our product in a racetrack. That's the key, because on this kind of events, you can demonstrate the performance of your product, the organization of the team, and the bike reliability. This is why it's our goal to show to all our customers that we are capable to reach our initial goal. So regarding our current market in Enduro, this year in Classic Enduro we have a title of World Championship with a New Zealand rider, Amish McDonald, and several titles of this World Championship with a Spanish rider in E1 class, in G2 class with Jack Edmondson and Theo Spinas, also an English rider. Regarding Extreme Enduro, that is quite famous and is starting to be present in Southeast Asia. We have our both rider from Spain and from South Africa, Wade and Mario that won the C2 Sky some weeks ago, and the Wade Young that won the series in US during this season. There is PC, for example, that is here today. Also, for us, it's important to have a girl riding a motorcycle, and we can see the parallel with TVS, with Emma Bristow, that was a 6-time world champion in a row. That's the right example of how a girl also can reach the goal. And we have a list of our riders that participate in the World Championship. The best rider, that's Jeremy Fajardo this year. Regarding the Sherco TVS factory team, it all started about a relation between Mr. Arvind Panganka, Mr. Arun Siddharth, me and my father. So it all starts of human relation before to act and wanted to have a result on the track. So we had a really good meeting together, saying what we can do together on the racetrack and what's the most difficult in off-road worldwide. In racing, in road market, you have the MotoGP. In off-road, you have a Dakar. That's the most difficult event in the world because it's tough. You need to be really fast, and it's during long days, days after day. It's not only a physical condition; it's mental condition after the second week in the Dakar. That's a pretty tough race. This is why we decided to join our force. Technically, experience of a race, preparation on the bike, together to try to achieve this goal. The last Dakar, we won the one stage with Michael Mitch, and the third position with Lorenzo Santolino. He's a newcomer in the game also this year with Johnny, that we'll introduce. Right now, Aravind is not so he's not so fit. Sorry for him. But yeah, we are doing a lot of effort to be ready every time. Regarding the composition of the team, Michael Mitch, so he was a winner. It was exactly on the 9th stage last year. Bajar Farragon winner 2018-2019, so 2 times, and Pan Africa in 2018. Santolino is just, he participated the first time in Dakar last year. It was his first time. So he was in 3rd position during the stage 4. So it's quite good achievements for a young rider like this. It's like, for example, Abdul that you will see here, but we prepare a lot of race before to make sure that to be ready on the race. Because you have a lot of things to do. It's not only riding and pure speed, it's also the item of navigation, but it's really difficult to combine the speed and the navigation in Dakar. There is Johnny Aubin, that had the 6th position in the Dakar in 2018, that was multiple world champion and recently this world champion in 2018. And the last achievement was with Abdul, the last result that we had in the race. Thank you. After that, you have a rider like Aravind, there is Harit, Johnny, Lorenzo, Mika, but they are all the people that are on the back. And on the Dakar to win, you have 30%, that's basically the rider, around 30% that's the team, and after the bike. It's all these 3 parts combined, and behind that, there is every day, in addition to the Sherco team, purely Sherco team, and purely TVS team, 10 persons that are dedicated. With David Kester, that was a world champion with us in 2010. There is an engine technician, Roland and Guillaume, cycle part technician with Lolo, Laurent, engineer with Bastien, and the mechanics, Laurent, Guillaume, Miguel, and Prakasam, that work every day on the bike to make sure that they can ride on safe bike. Because basically the relation between the mechanic and the rider on this kind of races, they give the rider give their life to the mechanic. It's really important relation together, and also a logistic with Frank. So thanks for them also to participate and to help. Thank you.
They said we were out of our depth. We dug deeper and left our mark.
As newcomers, we were expected to fail, but we have shown them what over 3 decades of racing experience can do. We have successfully completed in the very first year.
What does it take to make it to the biggest race in the world?
The opportunity to race the Dakar comes once in a lifetime. Even though I broke my collarbone a few weeks ago, it's not going to stop me to race the Dakar in 2020.
This rally pushes the best riders and the machines to the limit.
The RTR 450 has been designed to take on the most punishing conditions.
A test that demands absolute focus and commitment.
To do work little and still nothing can prepare you to the Dakar.
This is a race where time is not only the enemy on the dunes, but off it as well.
After every stage, the crew members work overnight to get the setup perfect.
This is real danger. No cushioning barriers, no medical crews for miles.
I fell down in the car in 6 days. I broke 3 vertebrae and 6 ribs. Back on the bike in 6 months, and achieved the podium in 8 months.
They said we'd be at the back of the pack because only those with focus can run at the front.
After 12 difficult days, winning, that is focus.
For 6 years in a row, the odds have been stacked against us, yet we beat them again and again. Because when we look Dakar in the eye, we dare to defy.
We dare to defy. We dare to defy. Dare to defy. We dare to defy.
The Sherco TVS Rally Factory team dares to defy Dakar for the 6th time.
Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves as we present to you the Sherco TVS Rally Factory team for Dakar 2020. Can we put our hands together for this wonderful gentleman here who's leading the team this year? We have with us the 6th-time Dakar participant, the fastest Frenchman, Michael Midge. A big round of applause for him. And joining the team this year, we have the Enduro champion, Lorenzo Santolino. Can we have a big round of applause for him as well? He's making his 2nd Dakar appearance this year. And we have with us Johnny Aubert, who comes with more than 40 Enduro titles to his name, making his debut with Sherco TVS Rally Factory team for Dakar Rally 2020. The last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we have with us India's ace rider, Harit Noah, the youngest rider of the Sherco TVS Rally Factory team for Dakar 2020, who's won the Indian National Supercross Championship in the year 2018. Can we hear it for our team? A big round of applause for them. Mr. Vinay Harve, Mr. Thomas Terrier, Mr. B. Selvaraj and Mr. Mark, who is the chairman and owner of Sherco Motorcycles. Big round of applause for these wonderful gentlemen joining us on stage. Requesting our friends from media to kindly return to their seats, and also thanking Mr. Vinay, Mr. Thomas Tessier, Mr. B. Selvaraj and Mr. Mark, and requesting the four of you all to kindly take your seats off stage. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is our team this year for Dakar Rally 2020. So we're going to take a small little moment and chit-chat with them. Let me quickly have another mic given to the racing please. Mika, we'll start with you. You're the leader of the team this year for Dakar Rally 2020. So what is your game plan for this year, and how do you plan on leading your team and using your experience to help benefit them?
Yeah, hi everybody. For me, we received the first information for the next Dakar 2020, and should be one of the most difficult race we did this last years, because the new organizer, David Castella, did, I think, one very tough race, more than 6,000 kilometers of stages. For that, I think the strategy should be to take care about as much as possible about the bike, and also about the riders, because I think should be very competent to reach the end. We work a lot for that, and we will try, I think, to push as much as possible the second week, because I think the result can be good when you are in good shape, and we'll see at the end.
Wonderful. I think that's a great game plan, and we know you come with some great international rally experience, so wishing you all the very best. Moving on to Johnny. Now Johnny, you've been racing since the age of 4, and you have some great experience. I mean, nothing short of phenomenal in the field of motor racing. And how do you hope to use the experience that you've had to successfully complete Dakar Rally 2020?
Dakar is really hard race, so we need a lot of experience to have a good result, and I think this is really good for me to have a good experience of racing, and I think it can help me to have a good result.
Wonderful, thank you so much. And tell us a little about the camaraderie in the team this year, the team that you're going to be competing alongside.
This is a good thing about the team, Sherco TVS. We have a good relationship with all the staff, all the mechanics, all the riders. I think we need this to have a good result of the Dakar, and I think for sure it can help us to have the best result.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Moving to Lorenzo. First of all, great to see you have recovered from your back injury and doing so great. So tell us about how you're going to use the experience and the learnings from the 2019 rally to benefit the team this year.
Hey, hello to everybody. It's a pleasure to be here. Yes, of course, Dakar 2019 was a really positive event for me. It was my first time ever that I raced there. And thanks to Sherco TVS factory ready team, I arrived in a really good preparation before the event. After, I was improving day by day, stage by stage, really feeling comfortable, improving my skills navigation. Unfortunately, I crashed in the 6 states, and even if I crashed, I think overall was a really good for me, so positive. And yeah, happy happy to be again in this amazing team for the next edition.
Wonderful, all the very best. And moving on to Harik Noah, that this is your maiden entry into the toughest races known to mankind. So how excited, how nervous, how pumped are you about this?
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous, of course, first time in the Dakar. But yeah, my plan is to finish the race. That's the most important thing, and to stay focused throughout all the stages and not do any big mistakes. And yeah, I know I have a great team behind me and the bike is working great, so it's going to be a good at it.
Well, you're just recovering from your neck injury. Are you doing fine? Are you ready to ride and go?
Yeah, my collarbone is doing fine. It's been like 3.5 weeks now, and I'm almost 100%, so really good.
Wonderful. Once again, wishing the team all the very best. A big round of applause for them. We have no doubt that the folks who bring your A game. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, to our friends from media, thank you so much for joining us today and making this occasion truly special for us. We'd also like to invite all of you to join us sharp at 3:30 p.m. at the Dirt Track Arena, where you're going to get to witness the Sherco TVS Rally Factory team in action on their Dakar machines. I repeat, ladies and gentlemen, sharp at 3:30, we're going to have a special demo brought to you by our Sherco TVS team. We're going to be live in action on the Dakar machine, so do join us for that. And once again, thank you all for taking time out and joining us today. Once again, welcome to TVS Motor Soul 2019.